Police in one northern New York county will no longer cross into the city to make arrests for crimes in their jurisdictions. The Yonkers Police Department is the latest law enforcement agency to tell their officers to stay out of New York City over the police reform bills, saying a provision in the city's new chokehold ban could put cops in legal trouble. Yonkers Police Commissioner John Mueller issued the order. He joins us now. John, good morning to you.
Good morning, Griff. How are you?
I'm good. Now, this is not necessarily a surprise. You and many other police chiefs and union presidents were saying, hey, don't do this. Don't sign this bill because of the liability position it puts officers in. And now you've told your officers to stay out of the Big Apple. Explain.
Absolutely, Griff. It's a very sad day. I never thought we'd see this in my time in policing. And I would add also that Commissioner Shea also, really tried to express his concern about this, and the legislation was pushed anyway. Now, it's not just Yonkers; it's the Westchester County Police now, Suffolk County, I believe New Rochelle. So you're seeing a lot of different agencies that surround the 5 boroughs following suit.
John, do you believe that the leaders in the city council in New York that pushed this in Albany were hasty in their decision, rushing to get some sort of thing on the bill without really fully considering the impact it would have on the fundamental job that officers have, which is to enforce the law?
I would characterize it as nothing short of reckless and irresponsible. We want police reform. We understand the need for it. It's been going on for a long time. And it's important to note that the NYPD has been the light for a lot of other law enforcement agencies as far as leading progressive policies that are in tune with how we police our people. So this is it's just a shame that we have a New York City Council that seems to be operating in an echo chamber, that isn't particularly interested in talking to experts and sharing opinions and giving opinions and reasoning together. And when you do things like this hastily, there are going to be consequences. And unfortunately, the consequences are going to affect the folks that need us the most.
Okay, so we reached out to Mayor de Blasio for a statement. We have not heard back. But when it gets to the state level and even really the national level, because police reform is going to come about sooner rather than later, whether it's before or after the election, what advice, John, Mr. Commissioner, do you have for those writing the laws?
I think the most important thing is to remember what you were elected to do, to listen to everybody. I don't think there should be a competition where a very small majority who is the most shrill should drive an agenda. I think we need to listen to everybody. We need to listen to police. We need to listen to community activists. We need to listen, of course, to our very important faith-based clergy and organizations like that to put us in a position to really get where we need to get with respect to policing in a way that everybody's comfortable with, that communities feel safe because of the police, and they feel very important, secure with the police.
John Mueller, Police Commissioner in Yonkers, thank you very much for joining us, sir. Have a good Sunday.
Thank you so much, Griff.